So I'm here with Mark Biggie out at Al's in Sherwood, and we're going to be talking about drip systems. And you know, Mark, a lot of people are apprehensive about it. It's a lot of little parts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What would be the first thing that you would want to do when thinking about installing a drip system?
The first thing you want to do is figure out how much water you have available to use in your system.
And how would I go about doing that?
It's real simple. All you have to do is you get a 5-gallon bucket, put it underneath your faucet, turn it on at full speed, and time it for a minute and see how much water you get in that bucket in a minute.
Okay, and then what would that give me?
From there, you can multiply it by 60, and it tells you how many gallons you have available to you per hour.
And why would that be important, though?
That's a great question. It is important because on all your packages for your drip system parts, on there they say they have a rating, and it's called GPH, which is short for gallons per hour.
Makes sense.
So you want to know how much water you have available in an hour, so you know how many things you can put on your drip system.
Okay, that all is very clear. Now, if I'm assuming that when you're saying drip system, there's different types of sprays and drips. It's not just all one thing.
Exactly. There are two main kinds that I like to show people, and one would be a drip. I use these for baskets or containers where they literally just drip out.
A drip of water comes out.
A drip.
Okay.
The other one would be a spray emitter. It's something similar to this. You can hook it all up to the same system, but what this does is it puts out a small spray of water and can do a larger area.
Which would be good, I would assume, for the actual yard, whereas drip might be better for like containers or specific plants.
Exactly.
Well, now, speaking of containers, we have some here on this patio here, and you're going to show us just how simple this really can be just to set up a system.
Yeah, it's really simple, and I'd like to take the fear out of it for a lot of people.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
So it'd be real simple. All you do is you start with your faucet. So you have a faucet over here, and you would screw on what you call a pressure reducer. So if we're doing a drip system on this, you don't want the pieces to all blow apart.
Sure.
And a lot of times coming out of the house, you can have a lot of pressure. And so you just put this on, it reduces that. Simply screw it onto your faucet. From there, this is the adapter to the tubing you're going to use. Simply screw that on. It's just like hose thread. And from there you go to your tubing.
Okay.
So this is the tubing that you're going to run to each of your baskets.
All right.
And it's real simple. You can even put that together there for me if you would. And
So you just push it right in there?
Yeah, it's called a compression fitting. You just push it in. No glue necessary.
Wow.
Look at that.
I can't even do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong man.
Look at those guns.
So there you have your main tubing going to your containers. From there you just take a little punch. You make a small hole in the tubing. Real simple. And this is the drip emitter I alluded to earlier. And all you do is you push that in to the tube.
That is simple.
Just like that. From there you just need a way to get the water from there to your pot. So you put this little, what they call tubing, distribution tubing. If you want to get fancy, looks like a little black tubing to me. Put it on there, and you put this into the center of your pot and lay it in there. So now when you turn it on, that's going to drip in there real slowly.
Wow, that really is rather simplistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
What if I have a bigger area, like out in my garden, that I want to cover?
That's where soaker hose comes in real handy. You can hook that up to your faucet and run that into your beds, and what it does when you turn on the water, it just kind of oozes out.
Just so, yeah, it doesn't like shoot a stream or anything. It really just beads up out of the hose.
Yeah, it does.
Nice. Well, you know, a lot of times we're gone in the summertime, so how can I turn that on and off? Is there a system for that too?
Sure. There are timers that they make for these. They fit right on the end of your faucet. There's a couple different timers. This is one that you can just turn the dial and it goes on for that amount of time. So say you're going to work, you want to turn on your drip system, just turn it on. It'll run for however long and it'll automatically shut off. Then there are fancier timers. These are kind of nice. You can program these and you can set them to run a certain time each day for a certain amount of time. Wow. It makes it real easy.
That does make it easy. So whether you're on vacation or not, you could do that.
That's right.
Really
don't have to worry about it. Turn it on and don't worry about it.
Now, you carry all of this at the Sherwood, in Al's in Sherwood, right?
That's right. We do. We have this at both stores, or two of our stores. We have in Sherwood and Woodburn, but we don't have it at our Gresham store.
Well, you know, and that's a good thing to remember. A lot of independent garden centers do carry the systems, but you might want to call first just to make sure that the one you go to has it. Thanks a lot, Mark. We'll make it easy for everybody, all right?
Thank you.